EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Southern Hemisphere and the historic city of Sao Paulo, Brazil. And tonight we've got a good AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. On the KC sideline, a familiar face, Andy Reid. His guys ready to get this one going. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Game number 2 on this year's NFL schedule. Happy to have you with us. The Chiefs, the Chargers, underway from Brazil. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And when you see Justin Herbert, all you think about is he's easily one of the most talented quarterbacks in the NFL. He can make every throw, knows how to think his way through every game, and now the regular season success needs to carry over into the postseason.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, it's Hampton. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Brings up third down and 4.
Herbert. To the left side, looked in by Harris. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep for KC, Xavier Worthy. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And, of course, number 1, trying to win the game today. But for him, it's always about Super Bowls, trying to get back to his 4th consecutive one. Fell short of the NFL's first ever three-peat in the Super Bowl last year. He wants to avenge that loss at the end of this season.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's Pacheco once again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
A quick throw caught by Rice. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. And Kelce's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chargers.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 35.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got room at the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. Gets this into the hands of Gray, the tight end. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Mahomes now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are on the board here first in the season opener. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Harris. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete. Will Disley, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season, and they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Ariza on to punt here as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Play action. It's Herbert. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Leo Chenal there on the coverage.
Herbert off of play action. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Chargers, first down.
Now Herbert off the bootleg. Short throw to Disley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll toss right side to Hampton. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Our first carry for Najee Harris. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here. You hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
For the extra point, Cameron Dicker. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. KC's offense ready to take over. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Chiefs' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 14. First down, Kansas City.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now it's Mahomes again. Running the slant, Gray with it. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
To throw, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Mahomes to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Again, it's Pacheco. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
3rd down.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 14-7. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, a heck of a move, man. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Here's Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
On the give, this is Hampton. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, right at the 40.
First down.
Herbert now. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert. He gets it complete to Harris. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chiefs' 10-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. And this one will be a 29-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
A good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2nd down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is caught. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards and a first down, Chiefs.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Throwing now is Mahomes. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be. And now it's 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. Possession switching back now to the Chargers. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This 2nd and 4. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First down.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got another one to Johnston. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
A gain of 22 more yards. That's another.
In motion right is Johnston.
1st and 10 at the 20.
To the air again, Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 17-14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was Keenan Allen who finished it all off with the touchdown reception. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A slim deficit here in a 1-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. Oh, nice move. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Mahomes now to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Mahomes going to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. It's been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
A gain of 14. And a first down, Chiefs.
That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it, and the running game is starting to pay off.
Benjamin St. Juste there on the stop. 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at their 49-yard line.
They run again with Hunt. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. 3rd and 5. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll start it out with a run by Hampton. Get this one across the 35. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Harris running straight ahead. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And it'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And the Chargers first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That's another Chargers first
They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free, but we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They pitch it to Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they double that with a field goal here.
And I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you've kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get in the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Chiefs offense ready to go again. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. We'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
To throw, it's Mahomes. Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Chiefs.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Complete to Rashee Rice. A gain of 7 and a first down, Chiefs.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now 3rd down and 7. And again, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Butker's kick here is good. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Chargers offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. The Charger drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
A run once more with Hampton. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
That one complete to McConkey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
Herbert now. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Herbert. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On 1st down, it's Hampton. And a short gain down to about the 33. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Throw over the middle, and it's caught by Johnston. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it. There on the stop was Leo Chanel.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Play action. It's Herbert. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. The Chargers on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Hampton. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They snap it to Herbert. He'll try to do it himself. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers will add to their 4th quarter lead. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Chiefs 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. So the false start will back them up 5.
False start, offense.
Well, maybe he was going to be involved in that play from his tight end spot, and he jumped.
Yeah, don't tell me that those guys don't like to block. That's what we say about them nowadays in the NFL. But I think he felt he was one of the key pieces in that play and wanted to get out and execute the assignment very fast.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Now Mahomes. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
First down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And his throw here is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10. And the 1st down, Chiefs.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 16. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
1st down, Chiefs.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Here's Kelsey. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chargers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. The Charger drive about to get going. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
On the give, this is Harris. Able to slither by. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Herbert with it looking to pass. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Intended for Tyler.
Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Right side, he has Johnston. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. The Chargers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Allen's got it complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21.
That's another Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They run again with Harris. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They hand this off to Harris. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Najee Harris, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1 play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First down, Kansas City.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. That's caught right side by Worthy. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 15.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. That's caught left side by the tight end Gray. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
The Chiefs now going to use the 1st of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. A handoff now for Pacheco. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Mahomes pass.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Mahomes to throw it. Swings this out for Hunt. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. Fourth down.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Mahomes. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
8 yards on the loss brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
And they'll get up and spike it right at 40 seconds to go. 3rd down and goal coming up here. Mahomes. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be taken in by the Chargers, and it appears they're going to win this football game. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Victory formation time for the Chargers. They take a knee. This was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1, and to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for LA, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say good night, everybody.